5, 4, 3.
Welcome to My First Footbeat. Today we have Officer Sean Cherney in the podcast room with us. Can you please start off telling us a little bit about yourself, Officer Cherney?
Yeah, so I grew up in South Carolina from North Myrtle Beach. Everyone kind of considers that a vacation spot. I kind of consider it home. So I actually graduated from the Citadel, and I was an athletic officer at the Citadel, so go Dogs.
With coming on the job, having great character traits is what's very important. What is one thing that you think is needed to be a Secret Service Uniform Division officer?
Yeah, I would say integrity is a big quality that is definitely important. I can thank my father for being an Air Force veteran, raising me in a structured environment. He was in the Air Force for 21 years, and so that kind of gave me an idea of values. And without integrity, I don't think you can do this job.
So you were in class 322. I will say one of the top 2 out of my favorites with classes, and you were actually my class president. We had a good time. It was a few times, though, I had to put y'all in the plank position and run in the parking lot, but y'all learned real fast that I wasn't playing with you. But
and we
guys
appreciate you, too. Yeah.
But definitely, though, it was, as you said, a good, fun experience, and that's how everybody should remember it. If you could describe a time where you felt like training would help you get through a situation, what would that situation be for you?
There was a woman experiencing kind of respiratory arrest, and so I was actually getting done with a 12-hour shift. I was walking to my car when they put over the radio. I had to sprint across complex, and I had to rely on solely my training to save this woman's life. And then once I kind of got her stabilized, we transferred her to a higher level of care.
And you kept your radio on long enough before you even got relieved from work?
Yeah, you never know, yeah.
Yeah, you're right. You never know. So even walking to your car, as much as you're ready to get off, but I'm glad you had your radio on and you were able to assist in that moment. Can you give us a unique experience so far that you've had with the job?
So I actually just became a rescue swimmer. Shout out to the water safety program. It was like something out of Top Gun, something out of, some movie.
Was that in maybe February, March, or April?
We were so destroyed.
Oh, yeah. Like you.
I got interviewed by somebody.
Me.
And I thought I was going to quit. You were like, what's your favorite part of training? I'm like, I don't like it at all. And you're like, what's your least favorite? And I was like, anything in the water.
Well, it's like when I was in the Army. It was like, you're not going to drown. I mean, you might, but we'll bring you back, but you're not going to drown.
It was the fear and then like once I overcame that fear, then it's like everything else became easy.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. So that is definitely one of the trainings that you have to put your body through a lot of extensive things. So I'm glad you were able to make it through that and graduate. What would you consider a most enjoyable aspect so far or part of the job?
Yeah, so I'm part of the SOS team. So that's the Special Operations Section. And we're in charge of kind of the events that transpire at the White House as well as tours that go on. Last night I was actually part of the Major League Soccer All-Star Youth Soccer Clinic program. It was cool. There was some talent there, such as Yogati. So kind of being a part of history, being a part of things that, the regular everyday citizen doesn't get a chance to be a part of.
That's pretty cool. I did see some clips of it on the news, so I seen Yogati's big necklace he was wearing. So.
Oh, yeah, he had an iced out DC United chain.
Yeah, okay, all right. What was the best way, do you think, that you can balance your work life and your personal life?
Not having weekends off was a struggle at first, but once you kind of get to feel the job and you can utilize the leave in the appropriate manner, you can really connect with people that some people would say it's impossible.
What is one memorable moment you think working footbeat on Pennsylvania Avenue in front of the White House that you remember?
I have a lot of kids that come up to me. They always want to take a photo with me. So I always make sure I have stickers on me so I can give them to the kids. To get a good relationship with young children, I think is important as far as, with their respect towards law enforcement. You
standing 6'6" is definitely unique when it comes to some of our officers on the job. That is why I gave you the nickname Overlook. I think that it is probably pretty cool for a kid, to see you standing on the footbeat with all your gear, looking like a transformer, to be able to take a picture with you. If you had to relate the Secret Service Uniform Division with your personal life, what would it be and why?
Yeah, so it's kind of like going on a long trip with your best friends. It takes a while to get to the final destination. It takes a while to get through training. It takes a while to get career status. It takes a while to get enough seniority where you can finally get weekends off. However, it's not about, the final destination. It's about the journey. The people you meet, the experiences that you get to be a part of.
Officer Cherney, we definitely appreciate your time in the podcast with us today. All right, anything else?
No, that's all I have.
Okay, high five. Good job,
Thanks.
buddy.
Thank you.
Really natural. I like it.
Want to hear the full episode? It's available wherever you get your podcasts.
My first foot beat, take one.
So
But once again, the big thing is to remember to speak towards the mic.
Speak towards the mic.
Yeah.
yeah, just make sure you get it. I know you're used to talking to people in the clouds.
You ever point out like people's bald spots they don't know about?
You gonna count down?
Because you're smiling, I know you're gonna crack.
Are you gonna count down?
No pressure.
No
Don't be
pressure.
nervous. Yeah, so I'm from South Carolina. I grew up in North Myrtle Beach. A lot of people kind of consider that a vacation spot. I considered it home. And pause. Dang.
Yeah, we can start that over.
That's it.
Just a little
Okay.
bit. You didn't give me a chance to like come in because you was still like
Okay,
going.
so I just, okay, all right.
But that might be the record for the shortest stop in an interview.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
definitely. Vacation.
Yeah, shout out to Director Mayorkas.
He's a Secretary Mayorkas, not Director Mayorkas.
Do you want me to just say Secretary Mayorkas?
I can go back afterwards and just
Okay.
record my own voice going, director.
Shout out to Secretary Mayorkas.
DHS Secretary. We offer water safety skill building and swimming lessons too.
We want
as
to
well.
run it back. I feel a lot
I
more
say, if only
loose
we had
now.
microphones in front of us and could record this.
Oh, okay.
I thought you were recording this. This is good.